All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. A little podcast again. AZ Fire Guys holding it down in Arizona. We took a little break. Everybody has a bunch of stuff going on, and summer came around, and some people were deployed on wildland fires and school and the kids. So we're just happy to be back, all getting us all together and start creating some content again. We kind of missed you guys, man. We missed putting out some content and getting the feedback. So here we are, ready to go, start grinding again. And thank you for all the support and love. We kept getting questions and emails. You guys are going to put something out. And so sorry we took a little break, but now we're back in full send. Everybody's kind of back. We got boys here today. We got Hugo and Vaca all ready to fucking grind some stuff out. So
I mean, he's right here. You know.
Oh, Hank. And Hank, dude. We got team lead Hank, dude. That's all I forgot about Hank, man. But we can check in with everybody, see kind of everybody's at. I know boys just went on a little trip to Jamaica, dude. How was that, man?
That's good, man. I'm just in a whole new realm now. I wear my dog on my shirt now, dude. I got a gold chain now. I got a white suit, dude.
You're investing?
yeah. Dude, I'm a broker, dude. I just wear all these hats now, man. I'm a world traveler. Been on continents and all this stuff. It was good, dude.
Another level, man. I like it. And you're tan, dude. So looking all clean, shredded, dude.
This ain't going anywhere anytime soon, dude. This is the first time I had a shirt on in a month.
So you're a gentleman. I appreciate that.
And a scholar, man.
How about you, dude? What's up?
So I've been up to all the extreme opposites of everything John's been doing. I'm wasting my money. I'm
computer tan.
yeah. I'm really pale right now. No, man. Same thing. Just I got the kids at home right now, so trying to do homeschool, trying to figure that out, trying to be a good teacher that doesn't want to paddle the damn kids all day and not choke them out and make them show some effort. It's a different world for sure, man. You definitely respect a lot more what these teachers are going through, and you definitely respect the alone time you had, man, with just me and my wife, and getting to get a break and getting, you know, that old on Knocked Up where he said, I just want to miss you again. You remember that? I just want to miss you. Like, that's where we are with the kids right now, man. Like, I need a break so I can actually miss you instead of wanting to choke you all day. So just been doing that, man. Got a new crew. John got a bit over to a hazmat station. So Jake was with us. He's in medic school now. So I got a whole new crew, new guys in there, man. So we just got like little fresh energy, fresh blood going again, and reteaching and getting to do everything, man. You realizing how spoiled I was for all this time having these guys, but then like how fun it is to get that new chapter going, you know.
Little recharge going.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
What about you, man?
No, it's funny because, like, you know, I was already heading this direction because of your guys' influence as far as sitting on the sidelines for so long and then finally feeling like, yeah, man, make some moves, try to work on. So, you know, I'm in the process of opening up my move up book and trying to hopefully prepare for the next captain's test. But it's funny because John and I were in that first class together, and at first, like, I'm pretty open, transparent, and I share about, like, you know, how much time I have on and why it's taking me so long to get to this step. And then it kind of became like the target of
oh yeah, dude.
All the rest of you, like the chief in there is like talking about, oh yeah, everyone here, you need to get in this as early as possible. Don't be like this guy, wait 13 years to make some moves in his life. I was like, ah, shoot. But it was good though. It was good to get into that, and I moved crews as well, so it's been a different dynamic, different folks around, just trying to, you know, in a lot of ways, I think just phase of life and everything going on, just trying to make some positive moves, getting into some investing and whatnot. You know, we've just been trying to, that's what I was talking about earlier. As a family, we've just been hustling and trying to make some moves in a bad year like 2020, and so far things have been going pretty good. So
you got some cool adventures, man. I was talking the other day. I ran into Vaca at the hospital, and you know, you're renting some trailers and the pool, and you have a lot of cool things coming up, man. I was super stoked for you, and then you're gonna start a new little project in the backyard, man.
Yeah, it's where I'm always humbled by, like, you know, you never forget where you come from, and just a little first generation born America, you know, kid in America that, like, I'm really thankful for where our life has gone, and a lot of it's come with some luck, and some of it's just been with some hard work, and a lot of it's been just people in your corner, you know. So I'm super grateful, but it's exciting, and hopefully this next year, who knows what'll come, you know.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it.
What about you, man? You had some crazy times recently.
Yeah, dude. I really been grinding. I just got done with the CAPS test. Results came out. I took number 3 out of 10, and I really, these last 4 or 5 months, probably longer than that, but I really had to buckle down and just study, man. I almost feel like I just went through divorce. All the thing I just went through, man. It's finally good to get my time back, and not that it's a hard process. It just takes a lot of that emotional, and even it feels like the physical side is that I'm sleeping thinking about it. I'm waking up thinking about it, and really takes that big part of your heart because you know you want it so bad. So that's really the last couple months I've been up to. So a lot of energy taken away from the podcast as everybody kind of had things going on, but it really helped me, humble me. I went through some emotional things with it. Not taking number 3, but I really learned a lot about myself. So I really got to sit with some good stuff, and hopefully we're going to talk about that, kind of how my feelings after the test. Everybody's shooting for number 1, and I respect all the dudes that, the guys that put in the effort and place wherever they are. It doesn't matter if you're first or you're 10. It was a hard test.
Yeah.
It was a really hard test. It switched up this year, and I watched all the people, man. It just humbled me watching everybody study, and I thinking like every time I wasn't studying, I was thinking about somebody else studying more than me.
Who's doing it, dude? Yeah.
Yep.
So you start messing with your head, dude, and then you get this confidence, and then you think you lose all of it. I'd have Hugo call me. The best times, Hugo would call me and be like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" "I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm not remembering this, or I'm not remembering that." And it was funny all the calls you got, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Everybody remembers those feelings, and it goes with everything, man. With any kind of promotional test you take, or trying to pursue move up stuff, or just new things you take on, man. You just get those emotions that go with it. So I think it's important sometimes, man, for us to reach out and let you know you're normal. You know what I mean? Like, it's normal to feel that way, and we remember it, and I think it kind of helps bring you back to like, okay, all right, I was so stressed out because of how stressed out I was getting, and now I realize that it's gonna happen, but I need to do this to fix it. So it's a hard process, man. It definitely takes a lot out of you, and it's a lot goes into it. There was a lot of stuff you guys had to do, and but like you said, it's good, man. I think you learn a lot about yourself, and you learn a lot more about when you do become a captain, what you're gonna do with these experiences, because it is, man. It's humbling for sure. It'll deliver some humble pie real quick.
It's like you want to get to game day, but you're nervous about it.
Yeah.
Like you're so excited to get there, but once you get there, like, oh, it's finally here. So I just had to remember, like, hey, man, you put in the work, you did everything, and you surround yourself with the best people to get you ready. So the work is done. I remember, like, a week out, like, I can't look at anything else, man. Like, and your phone calls and your guys' support, man, I was so grateful. So, like you said, it's very humbling, and I'm happy where I'm at, man.
And in the beginning, I think the hardest part about being a captain is trying to be a captain, like, get there. That's the hardest part at first, man, because there's so many variables and so many different things. Getting there is the hardest part, and then once you're there, now the new challenge is, well, now how do I become a good captain? And it's working towards that, because it's never ending. You know what I mean? You can test up and study really hard up until the test, and then forget it all right after that, or you study up to the test and you keep building off that. The same thing with being a captain is you can get the shirt and the bugles and then just be comfortable with that. That's it, or you can figure out what you're going to do now to be good at that job too. So it is, man. It's stressful. It's just that feeling of you just want to grab everybody and just say, just let me show you. Let me do it. Let me do it in front of you, and I can do it, where sometimes it's hard in that environment, that testing environment, to go into that mode, because you feel like you're in test mode because you're sitting in front of people wearing fancy collared shirts and shiny shit all over their shirts everywhere. So it's hard to get in that mode sometimes, where it's like, just put me out there. Let me show you,
I could definitely, we'll move on after this, but I could definitely tell the difference. The first time I took the test, I was ready just for the test. The second time I took the test, I was ready to be a captain.
Yeah.
I felt the difference in my confidence, even how I was handling the test, what I was focusing on. Like, the first one was just like, I'm getting ready. Not that I couldn't have been a good captain, but I felt like it was real test-based. This one was like really deep-seated leadership, confidence, and knowing, like, if I wasn't get made the next day, I was ready right then.
Yeah.
I 110% felt that, dude.
You could see that in the preparation from 2 years ago to this one too. You're like, oh yeah, dude, this dude's ready. It felt like the first one, maybe you rushed it, like you weren't sure if you wanted to do it.
100%.
But you maybe like, oh, it's time to do it. But this one, it was like you were fucking ready to go.
Yeah.
It was good to see, man. Good little change.
Yeah, man.
Especially as we're like entering into that space right now, like being able to pick from the brains and experiences, but also how helpful it is for us to like be in this space. But then, even from what you just said, knowing like, all right, I've got to be in that mind, or I don't want to this next time around. I don't want to just focus on being ready to test. And my mentality also needs to be, also focusing on trying to be ready as a captain or become a captain, right? That was super fresh, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You gave me all the tools to be a captain. I just didn't take it in at first, you know, because I was like, I'm going to get this done. I need to do my book. I have these things. Like, he gave me the foundation and tools to be very successful. It was not until I owned them and said, it doesn't matter how well I do on the test, because I was so focused on the spot, I had to just accept, am I ready or not? And once I like identified to myself, said, I'm ready, I know I'm ready, my mindset, what I retained with the test, what I retained with the tactics, what I applied, completely different to the first one.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I, like you said, like even opening your book, it's your pace. I didn't have a pace to my book either. I felt like I needed to get it done. Like I felt pressured, get done, run up. When I ran that apartment fire, I was like, ugh. And then I was like, you know what, dude? Hang on, calm down, get your pace, get your confidence. There's no rush. And that's what's good about having somebody like him or anybody, just me going through the test. That's where we can help you too, is like, hey, no. We're going to give you all the confidence, let you grind it out, but here's the foundation. If you stay within these, and then build whatever you want out of it.
Yep.
Till I actually felt it, saw it, then I was like, oh, okay. So it was humbling.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
I'm excited for you cats though too, man. The next crew that's coming through and where we're all at, and I know you starting your BC stuff, dude. I was super excited about that. It's just the levels that we just bring each other up, man. It's great, and you need that in departments. I think so. It just encourages you to never stop, just to keep going.
Well, I think that's one of the biggest things we all learned from this was we grow because we surround ourselves with people who are growing, and so it motivates you to find that next step. You know, like I said, it's hard for me to sit there and tell everybody, do your move up books and do all these things and get ready for these tests, and then I'm not doing anything, you know. So it was my motivation. You know, what am I going to do now too? I got to show them. It's no different than my kids, you know. I got to show them. I can't preach at them all the time. They got to see me do it too. And so yeah, I think it's good, man. I think that's a definitely a key to success is surround yourself around people you want to be like, you know.
Hey,
So
shout out to OG, man. I remember he when he was going to school, I just happened to be passing through at one of the stations, and we're just talking about going to school, and it really stuck with me when he talked about, or somebody mentioned something about like, why are you? I don't know if he at the time he was getting his bachelor's or what, but he just had made the comment about like, I just want to be able to, like, I forget how he said it, but basically he was wanting to practice what he preached with his kids. You know, he wanted to be able to show the value, and it was. I remember thinking like, here we go. You don't even need. Here's a career that we love. We want to, you know, have so much longevity in as far as like can provide well for our families and our future. And it'd be so easy, like I'm sure many folks, and to just ride that out. But like it was very like it hit me. I was like, no, man, like it's not good enough just to just show up or just show up as a dad. Like I can directly influence so much more greatness in my kids if I lead, and that's just you have to lead by example.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then again, back to who you surround yourself around, you know, and because that's what I feel like my kids see. They see me and they see you guys, you know, so they just see nothing but people who are always pursuing better of themselves and high standards and being good men, and so it's cool, man. Is that's all they know growing up. So when they
Being
see
good
anything,
dancers.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's in the genetics. But you know, it's like that's all they know. So when they see anything outside of that in their personal lives, then now they're like, man, that doesn't look right. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm used to seeing. So
That's cool, man. And then you coming to B Shift, I was super stoked to hear you coming over to B Shift, man, and bringing that hazmat over there. Then you going to a hazmat truck excited me too, because I noticed when you're so involved in one particular thing, like getting prepared for any promotion, is that sometimes that paramedic and the hazmat take a back burner. Mm-hmm. So it brought some good energy when you come over and you're asking questions about meters, and then seeing you on B Shift, you know, I was super excited about pulling out some of my old stuff and start that grind again, because it's funny how much time and effort you can put in one thing. You don't realize how quick you can lose pieces of the other part. You know?
Oh, it goes right now, dude. Right now, dude.
So I noticed that off the bat. So I love that energy too, and talk about chemicals of the day and doing different things. Man, having those conversations helps me out a lot.
Yeah.